those who have got it or going to get it, try to blow it yourself because you can feel and control the heat penetration better. You let someone do it for you, they wouldn't know how you feel. How far is good, how near is good, how much heat you need, which area you are affected. When you do it, you will know, you will feel it. Alright? If possible, try to blow directly onto the skin. If you cannot, you can do it with your clothes on. It's okay, no problem. But I find that when you do not have skin on you, you feel it, you feel better. Alright? Okay, maybe it's my thoughts, I do not know, but it still works with the skin on, material on. Believe in the iteracare device and believe that your body will be healthy again. Now many people, what they do is, they are okay, they are fine. Even they might have cancer, but they are okay. The moment they know they have cancer, immediately they go down and within a few months they are gone. The mind plays havoc with you. When you say that you are healthy, the body keeps you healthy. When you say that you are sick, you are sick. Right? The mind and the being are interconnected. Always say that you are going to be healthy again. Believe in that. And when you use anything, even now if it is not this, whatever you use, say that it's going to help you. It will help you. The mind takes over. Alright? And when you are using this, take a breath and say in your heart, gone, gone, gone. Disease is gone. Welcome health. You are talking to your body. There's energy all around us. It is also going to help us. The energy in here is going to help us. And we are asking the body to help us to do what we want to do. And it helps. Just to share with you, not recently, a number of years ago, I've shared it with Madam Veda as well. I came across something which has got to do with energy. I'm not trying to convert anybody, nothing. It has nothing to do with religion. Alright, you can be as you are. All I do is certain things, and I found that my life changed. It has to do with energy. It has changed my entire life, changed obstacles in my life. I even shared with Madam Mages, I've mentioned to her. And all the obstacles which were in front of me, I don't see them. It's smooth sailing for me. The last 1, 2, 3 years, I can't believe what's happening to me. It's just sailing. Alright? Energy plays an important part in your life. Okay. Now, enjoy the blowing process. You must be patient, giving your body time to recover. Don't rush into doing it. There are some people who are going to the office, quickly they do and they go. The body may not be very receptive. It needs to relax, knowing that you are doing it. When you come back, you are relaxed, watching TV. Do it. Take time, enjoy the process. Alright? The body will work better. And you have problems which are accumulated over time. It has taken a long time which is there. And you can't expect it to come out overnight. One day, 1 week, even 1 month. Give it time. The body is working on it. It's slowly clearing it. Yesterday I was telling someone, you have a, drain, which has got lots of moss. Moss, all green. You use that brush, you brush a little bit, you wash, you say, okay, I'll see tomorrow. You see the next few days, the moss has come back. Because the other moss will create more moss. But when you clear the entire thing, then moss is gone. Because there's nothing to grow back. Alright? Similarly in the body, whatever you have collected, takes time to clear. If you go halfway and then you stop, it might come back because your body was in a condition because something was not happening. Now it's happening, it's clearing. If you stop, it's going to go back to what it was. Can you understand what I'm saying? So when you continue, you slowly clear and clear and clear until one state, everything is clear. That's what I'm saying. Right? And when the blood cells are healthy, blood circulation improves, it can carry more oxygen and nutrients to other cells effectively, thus removing toxins, waste, damaged and dead cells. Alright? So first thing is bringing in all the oxygen, nutrients, taking out all the toxins and waste. Alright? So it is important that you are healthy. Homeostasis is there and everything starts happening. You have reset in your life. Reset your health in life. Alright? And when the cells become healthy, the organ is in the body becomes active again and the nervous system is unblocked. Alright? The organs can be reactivated and return to normal and function effectively. A lot of pain relief will be felt. That's why all the pain you have starts going off. And it is better if you can drink 1 or 2 cups of warm water before and after blowing. Alright, warm water, preferably charged. Now what happens is when they are there in areas where you're going to charge, when there's water, you're blowing, those get the energy, they become unclustered, they get the energy, they start going into the cells. And that is what is going to help you. Right? And after blowing, you're drinking to remove the whatever is cleared. Toxins, waste. Right? So that's the reason why we drink. And each time you blow, preferably if there is time, blow the 5 main points of chakra or reflexology, the 5 lymph nodes and the 2 main meridians first, if you can, if you have the time. Then blow on the affected areas. The therapy will be more effective. And do not cool the body for several hours after therapy. It is best not to eat cold foods and avoid bathing for at least 4 hours. Alright? Okay? And during the therapy or after therapy, you can use a fan or air conditioner, but do not let it be too cold or direct the air directly to your body. Now why I am saying this is, many people are now telling others, do not use fan, do not use air conditioner. Now, the idea behind that is, if it is too cold, then it's going to play havoc. But you cannot be sitting in a hot climate without a fan or an aircon. So set it to normal temperature where it is quite normal, you should be fine. The problem is when it becomes too cold. Alright? Imagine you are in Europe, it's cold, where are you going to run to? Alright? So, yes.
2 meridians what you mentioned.
I'm going to show now. I'll be showing now. Alright? So, there is a possibility of the occurrence of a healing reaction after therapy. And it is not a side effect. When people ask me, are there any side effects to this therapy? I say yes. Only one side effect. And the side effect is you are getting well. I don't see any others. But you see a healing crisis. What is a healing crisis? Whatever you have collected over time, which cannot be removed, is now coming out. And that will create a condition which looks like it's getting worse. It's a temporary symptom where once they are cleared, they come back to stabilize and they are bringing all the readings down. For example, those who have diabetes, when they start using, they might see their readings going haywire. Some will go up very high. I have a friend, a lady, who called me one day, but I didn't know she was at the pharmacy. She called, she said, my reading is 20 now. She used to have about 12, 13, never went down. 20 now, what shall I do? I said, why do you suddenly ask like this? I did tell you about healing crisis. No, I am at the pharmacy. They did a test on my blood. They said 20, they prepared the medicine. So I told her, at the beginning I asked you, are you going to follow me or follow the doctor? I am not a doctor, but my methods are different. So either you follow there or you follow here. You cannot be following both. So you decide. You are at the pharmacy, you have to decide again. Are you going to follow me or what's happening? He said, okay, I'll follow you. What shall I do? Go back home. Continue with what you are doing. And she continued. Along the way she called. Now my reading is 6, 6.2, 6.4. Any time of the day. And I think now it's even lower. And now she says, the energy and other things, everything, her face has cleared up. She used to have red patches on the face, like as if like there's eczema. It has cleared up. The water retention has gone down. The body, the figure has changed, and she's 50 plus. Alright? So things are happening to people. You have to have trust that this thing is happening. When you start running to, I'm sorry, normally they'll run to the doctor or the pharmacist. And you want to, and they start going back to what they were. You have to believe that this is happening in your body, this is going to change you, and these are things which are happening which is temporary. It is clearing you. Alright? And all of the above are recommendations and guidelines. Importantly, please make your own assessment for each case or issue. As each case is different from person to person. There could be two persons who are diabetics, but they are not the same. He has his different condition, he could be more chronic or less chronic. So you have to assess them and do accordingly, because each person is different. You do not have the same medicine for everybody. Alright? And more important than that, do it with love, compassion and kindness. The body listens, feels and responds. Right? And you have seen studies by Professor Emoto, Japanese professor, who studied on water crystals. You will see that the water crystals, when you speak kindly to them, they look very beautiful, the flakes. But when you scold them, you use bad words, they become dark. And the food which you keep, we tell them nicely, you talk to them, they stay longer. When you scold them, they turn back faster. Plants, people say talking to them helps. You see them flowering nicely. The body listens. Talk to them. Tell them with love. The feeling of love itself is helping them. And when you do for somebody, people always say, my mother's food is the best. Always they compare with everyone else. Why? Because your mother cooks it with love. And that is why it makes it extra special. There's no other reason. It's the same food. Alright? That love brings out the best. Alright? So that's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Now coming back to what you are asking me.
Yeah.
There are basically, you can focus on 4 main areas. 5 points for chakra or reflexology. The 5 lymphatic points. The 2 main meridian channels. And what do you call that? The affected areas. Now if you do not have time for number 1, number 2, number 3, jump straight to number 4. Because many people do not have time. Alright, if you have the time, start with 1, 2, 3. Okay? Right, next. These are the 5 chakra points which you may start with. There are 2 palms, 2 soles, and your crown on your head. Why is this necessary? Anyone here? Why is this necessary?
Meridian point, sir.
No, this is not meridian point. These are the chakra or reflexology points. Why is it necessary? Because your body has a body field. There's energy flowing in and out all the time. They are mostly flowing in and out through the palms, through the soles, through the crown. If they are blocked, energy doesn't get to flow smoothly. There is blockage, and that creates a problem. And
Repeat
that's,
again, sir.
huh?
Repeat again.
Sorry, okay. Now we're talking about the chakra points. I was telling about 5 major points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our body has a body field. The Chinese call it qi. They believe in that. So this body field needs to work smoothly. It goes in, goes out, flows. People who have good energy flow will feel a tingling sensation here. Right? So, if there is blockage, then the energy doesn't get to flow. And when it doesn't get to flow, you run into problems. They form, if there's a blockage anywhere along, even here, the energy doesn't flow. Then they become the starting points of illnesses. Alright? Okay, next. These are the 5 lymph nodes. Okay? 1, that's your face. This is near the neck. 1 is near the groin. 1 is near the behind the knee pit. At the knee pit, behind the, what do you call it? Your knees. And armpit. And here, elbow. Now why, what, anybody can tell me why these places? Why are they here? What's so special about these points?
Junctions.
Yeah?
They are junctions
Junctions?
of energy.
Now these lymph nodes, they help with your lymphatic system. Now what is the lymphatic system? The lymphatic system is a system by which the body removes toxins and waste from your body. Now if that system doesn't function well, you're going to run into problems with lots of toxins. Some people have psoriasis, eczema, The body is telling you, you are not removing the toxins and waste from my body. Where else can I go? Right? So if you look at this, and you look at the neck, it is controlling the head area. It's removing all the toxins and waste from this area. Now when you look at this, your hands are taken care of. When you look at this, your legs are taken care of. When you look at this, your upper body is taken care of. When you look at this, your lower body, your torso is taken care of. Now your whole entire body is taken care of. The lymphatic system. Alright? So when you blow on them, you're actually clearing all the toxins and making the passage improved. Right? Okay. Now this is the map of the lymphatic drainage system. Okay. Next, you look at the meridian channels. Now these are the two meridian channels from the front and from the back. Alright? Basically from here along the backbone and from the front. Alright? So blow on them as well.
Previous slide, what?
Previous one, okay. Got it? Okay. So they are going to help you with removing. See, when you remove the waste, you bring in more fresh blood, oxygen, nutrients. The only way to go is better health. Right? Now, you look at how to blow. Now we know the things where we need to blow. As I said again, number 1, chakra or reflexology. Number 2, lymph nodes. 3, meridians. If you do not have time, jump to number 4, the place where you have a problem. Do that first. Because people say, when I do everything, I'm going to end up with more than an hour of blowing. I don't have the time. So go straight to the problem. Alright? Now how do you blow? Either in circles, vertical or horizontal. Whether left to right, right to left, up, down, up, clockwise, anti-clockwise, just blow. So our focus here is only on putting in the energy into the body. Right? Okay, now specific problems. Now there are many problems. I just picked out some to explain. Okay, first of all, if you have a headache.
One question.
Yeah.
See, when you're blowing, you have told that you have to blow it straight or left or right or circle wise.
Yes.
Is there any effective difference either you blow it
Clockwise or anti-clockwise?
or
See, basically, when you talk about clockwise, anti-clockwise, in some methods, natural methods, they have reasons for that. This way something happens, this way something happens. Now here, we are not worried about that. What we are doing is just getting the energy into the system. Whether you blow left or right, energy still goes in.
So, but there is no technical difference on
No.
either you
No.
rotate it or you do it as straight line mode.
Okay, alright. So when you come to the head, now when you talk about the head, not only the head, even other parts of the body, you need to know what causes the problem, right? Where the problem is. And the problem is always having a symptom. Sometimes the symptom is at the area of the problem. Sometimes the symptom is somewhere else, the problem is somewhere else. Okay, like for example, when you say headache, definitely it's the head. But if you look at this, the head might have some problem, but at the same time, this area is where it brings in blood. Now, if there is not enough blood coming into those areas, definitely you're going to have a headache. At the same time, the vessels in the head and also in this area, because of aging, because of some reason, they can be constricted, they can be hardening, and they can be blocked as well. So using this, what it happens is the hardening, it makes it elastic, because now the cells are activated again. The constriction becomes bigger, alright? So more blood comes in, alright? So it activates those areas, more blood comes in, and this is also an area where the blood has to come into the head. Okay? And what is this? This is the area where we blow to improve your immune system. Those of you who want your immune system to have a super boost, blow on these areas and drink the water. From day one till today, I have not been positive. I believe the only reason is because I drink water, charged water in abundance. I have been in contact with positive people over and over and over again. My daughter has been in contact in office 3-4 times, even sitting and eating together with them. On the way back, call comes in. That person is positive, please go and quarantine yourself. In spite of checking, she's still negative to this day because she is also drinking. I'm not saying anything, it's just that the body is now taking care. The body, when it has a super boost to its immune system, it is able to take care of you. And this is where you focus on, besides drinking the water. Alright? Okay. And this is for hair problems. Unfortunately, when I started losing my hair, I didn't have this device. If not, you won't see me like this. Now, basically what's happening is, the hair, the roots of the hair, they need to be strong. Now, even just now, yesterday, I was showing Dr. Manian, the little roots which I have, they are already strong and they are growing well. Unfortunately, there are not many roots. Okay? So, those who are still having that hair follicles, hair roots, if you blow, definitely it's going to help you. Again, my daughter, she's about 30, her hair was beginning to recede and dropping a lot. She was taking all kinds of things before this. Then when this came, I told her, you use this. She started using for blowing and she replaced her hair dryer with this. This has become a hair dryer now. And today her hair is thick again. All the receding lines have gone and hair dropping has reduced. Why? Because it goes and strengthens your scalp. Blow on your scalp, the hair follicles, the roots, it strengthens them. Alright, it activates them. Even your animals, your pets, you have a dog, you have a cat, she has got 2 dogs, she feeds them with this water. Today they don't drop as much hair, the hair has a shine, strong. Right? Animals are like us. They need to have healthy food and water as well. Plants, you can use it for plants. Right? Okay. So basically this is how you blow. And for the face. Alright, this is for the face. Now people who have been using for the face, they are finding changes in them. Definite changes. Alright? In 1 month of using this device, you can take a picture today, in 1 month you can compare. It will definitely be different. Your face which is rounded is going to have a V shape. The face which is flabby is going to have a taut skin. The face which has marks is going to be smooth. The wrinkles are going to disappear. What I do every day is after bath, I just spray my face with this and I drink the water. Even if I don't have that time. And that is taking care of my face. It will give you a glow to your face as if naturally you are using moisturizer. Because now your body, your skin is active. Right? And yeah.
What is this?
Okay. So basically, when you talk about face and other parts of the body, generally your other organs are also, they also need to be healthy. Yes. So when you blow along here, you're actually activating the other organs in your body. They are related to the other organs. But the main area will be here. Okay?
Sir,
Previous slide.
iteracare classic machine is there.
Yes.
How much times are taken and pro is
Okay.
to take?
Question is, how much time? iteracare Pro. Now, very simple guidelines. You don't even have to see there. When you are blowing your chakras, your lymph nodes, your meridians, you can take 5 minutes in each place because those are not problem areas. Those are areas where you are just using them to activate, to unblock whatever is the problem. Your problem areas is where you need more time. So wherever your problem area, if you are using the iteracare Classic, do for a minimum of 20 minutes. You are using the Pro, you can work on about minimum of 10 minutes. That is the difference. Right? Now, why 20 minutes? People ask, why 20 minutes? And some of them in 20 minutes, they blow the whole body. And some of them, they call after 1 month, I've been using the iteracare device for 1 month already. I don't see any difference. Nothing is happening to me. Then when you ask, okay, where are you using them? I'm using for whole body. How long do you blow? 20 minutes, I'm doing whole body. So what is happening? Now, for example, you are going to mix some coffee. You boil some water. When you boil the water, you mix coffee, the coffee tastes good. But if you mix the coffee before the water comes to the boil, how do you taste the coffee? It's not nice because it is not enough. So similarly in the body, it takes a certain amount of time for the rays to go there and do their work. They need to go there, they need to uncluster the cells, they need to put in the energy. So if you do for 2-3 minutes, before you can do that, you're moving to another area. Definitely you're not going to see anything. So in about 15-20 minutes, it does its job. The minimum job time it requires to do that job. Then you see the things start entering your cells and you see some changes. So when you keep repeating that over time, every day, it's an improvement from every day. So that is the reason for this. So basically 5 minutes on other parts, chakra, reflexology, lymph nodes, meridians. But the problem areas go for a minimum of 20 minutes. Of course you can do more.
So what about speed?
Speed.
Low.
Okay. Now basically the speed, the levels. Now the medium level generally we use for the entire body for most of the cases. And that is why you see the first switch is for medium. The low generally we use for the face and for the eyes. Most of the time low we use it here. The high, number 1. Sorry for using. Some people have got thick skin.
Surface.
So they don't feel the heat from the medium. So you might want to use the high. Some climates, example in Europe, might be too cold. So the medium may not be enough. You may want to use the heat. Now what I do, just to share with you, I will start 5 minutes with the medium. I get the body adjusted. After 5 minutes, I use 5 minutes of high heat. My intention is to get the circulation going, get some heat in. Remember just now what Hippocrates said? Heat your bones and they are the healers of disease. Right? So for 5 minutes. And after that, the next 10 minutes, I go back to medium. So that is how normally I use. Yeah.
Direct to eye you can get it or should we cover?
Eye you can use directly but low, but the distance must be a safe distance where you do not, basically low heat, there's no heat. But even then, don't go too close. Go a safe level where you don't feel anything. Okay? You can open your eyes, you can close your eyes, it still goes in. Okay? Alright.
What about the water charging?
I'll be coming to that. Water charging. Alright. So basically this is it. We have come to, this is Suzanne from Africa. Huh? So we message or talk. Sometimes she calls to ask things. So she has told me that she's using it daily on her face. Right? And has changed her face. Right. So these are for the eyes. When you come to the eyes, the problem here is lenses. Many people have cataract lenses. Youngsters, contact lenses. Now try to avoid. Why we say try to avoid? Because we do not know what kind of lenses you are using. And we do not want you to run into issues. It's not the energy, it's your lenses. And then it may give you a problem. Now even contact lenses, you can remove them and use. It's basically transparent. It's just some color or something like that. Some will have power. Now another problem which I saw was that when you have lenses, it is designed for a certain power. So when you are using that inserted there, it's already there. But when you start using this, let's say it doesn't affect your lenses. Your eyes start to improve. Now the power in the eyes, the eyes has improved, but the power still remains. Now you're still going to have problem. For example, my glasses here, designed for the present problem. Now my eyesight improves. Now this power is too high for me. I have to reduce together with it. Similarly, the lenses you have to reduce. Then that's going to be another problem for you. Right? So normally we say avoid. Okay? Right, next, shoulder and neck problems. People who have got stiff shoulder especially. Stiff shoulder is working very well. Now if you see here, the chakra points also play an important part. Right? And these are the main areas, and you can also do on the other parts. Okay? I'll just run through. These are skin problems. Skin problems, besides these areas, drink lots of this charged water. It is helping lots of people because you need to bring your waste and toxins out. Do you know that the body has got 5 ways how it removes toxin and waste? First, through urine. If you don't drink enough water, there's no urine coming out. It's going to remain there. Okay, only if you drink more water, then it's going to come out. Secondly, sweat. Third, when you go into your big one. Now, if you don't do these 3 big ones, 3 things correctly, the 4th one comes in. You start having rashes on your body. The body is trying to tell you there's not enough water. If you don't follow that, don't realize that, next one comes. You see boils on your hands or bodies. They call it bad blood. It is bad blood, toxins and waste. They cannot come out, and now they are rebelling, telling you I need to come out. Alright? And the worst part scenario, psoriasis and eczema. Alright? So the water plays an important part. Okay. Now
Sir,
this is,
during process 90 minutes are there.
sorry,
During process,
which one?
total 60
Okay.
to 90 minutes during process.
It says here, but you can do minimum of 20, continue over a number of days. But if you have time, go to 60 to 90 minutes. Alright? If you do that 60 to 90 minutes, you have time, do it. You cannot minimum 20 minutes.
Minimum 20.
Yes. Okay? Now, these are some of the testimonials. Sorry, this is in Malay, before and after. Alright? And then this is for the face. Okay? People with pimples suddenly find more pimples are coming out. They get scared and they stop. Actually, it's clearing you. You just carry on, it'll clear. Alright? Okay, another one. And this is for gout. Even people with gout are finding that it's helping them. Alright? Gout, this is the way they blow. And you blow directly onto areas where you have the problem. Alright? And if you see here, the big toe is swollen because of gout. 20 minutes minimum of blowing. 20 minutes. After 10 hours, you see that there's some improvement. And after 30 hours, you see that it's gone down. So the cells there are now activated. They start removing. Right? Okay? And this one is for obesity, weight loss, and water retention. Now when we talk about water retention, we're also talking about CKD. What is CKD? Chronic kidney disease. Now basically I am sharing this. I am not saying something against doctors, no. This is my personal thought. So if I am wrong, please correct me. So now basically a person who has kidney problem, they are always advised to drink water at about 500 ml to 750 ml accordingly. The reason being, there is water retention because there is no other medicine which a doctor can give to remove that. Correct? So now the person starts on 500 ml of water. Earlier I explained the body needs more than 2 liters of water to run all whatever it's supposed to do. Now with 500 ml, what is the body going to do? The problem now is the doctor tells you that because he doesn't want you to have water retention. But when we think further, it's going to create more damage for you. Now, the only thing it's taking care of is your water retention. But the other problems start to come. Because you need that water to run your other processes. Right? So what's happening now is people who have got CKD, if they are advised to take 500 ml, charge the water, give them 500 ml. You can never go wrong. But when they start drinking this water, after about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you find that their water retention, whatever problem, slowly is going down. So cells which are not functioning, removing the water, are beginning to function, and they're starting to take care of the body. From then on, you start increasing slowly and slowly and slowly. You find that they can take more water. I have lots of people who started on 500 ml. Now they are on 1.5, 2 liters CKD. No problem. No water retention. And the health is improving. I have one person, lady, about 50 plus. When I first saw her, she came and saw me. Her hair was getting very thin. She looked very weak. Face pale and dark. Hands were getting dark. She had not much energy when she talks, like a very sick person. She said she cannot urinate, no sweat. Pressure was 180 and above, never came down. So I said, what do you want me to do? So I have to ask, so what do you want me to do? I said, is there any help which this can help? Okay, you have to tell me honestly, can you follow what I tell you? Now, if you have to follow the doctor, you follow. Because I don't want to go against the doctor. But you cannot follow two people at the same time. Either you follow the doctor or you follow me. You decide. So she said, okay, I have tried with the doctor. I want to follow you. Every day I have to use 4 packets dialysis. And next year, towards the end, I want to go to Kailash without my packets. Alright? So I said, okay, we start. We started from 500 ml. Today she's already past 1.5. That's about 6 months or more. No, more than 6 months. And today the darkness, the body is now improving in color, to her back to her color. She's already beginning on her walks. She can urinate. She's sweating. The energy is there, and the strength is there. And what do you call that? The most important is pressure. Pressure which has never come down from 180. The last I got to talk to her, 130 to 140. But I have not talked to her for the last couple of months because I was busy. But when I get back, I'll be definitely